Now we've got more fallout in Minnesota. The feds say that Somalians have taken out $136 million through the John Glenn Airport in Columbus, Ohio, going through Minnesota and then going to Dubai. How this got through, no one knows. There is now an army of Department of Justice, over 100 investigators that have descended in Minnesota and the Minneapolis area and Ohio now over the last several days. This thing is going to explode as they try to find out how this money got out and what exactly happened. House Majority Whip today, Tom Emmer, said that Minnesota state employees are now singing like birds. They were whistleblowers on, he said, Governor Walz. None of what they said Walz took to heart. He ignored them all. In fact, they're claiming now that some of the whistleblowers in the Minnesota government and the Minneapolis government were threatened with retribution if they went public with it, including losing their job and being blackballed in state government. So this now coming out of House Majority Whip Tom Emmer's office. Emmer saying on one of the newscasts the other day that this should be enough for criminal charges against Walz. He expects Walz to get arrested over the next several weeks here. As this unfolds, Rand Paul said that this is only the tip of the iceberg, that the level of fraud in Minnesota and these other states, he said, is in the hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars. Just unbelievable. The situation in Minneapolis on the street getting tenser and tenser. Trump sending in another 1,000 ICE agents into Minnesota. His basic premise here, he's got 2,000 now, he's sending in another 1,000 for 3,000. And I agree with him here. There's no backing down. There's no way out of this. You've got to have the courage to install law and order in the United States. These are paid agitators. They're communist agitators disrupting legal law enforcement activity. And so they're going to face the consequences as they go forward. If you let this evolve, basically you don't have a country. This is why you can't back down on this, and President Trump understands this better than anybody. This is what he's banking on in the midterms, that average people are going to look at this and say, you know what, you have to have some semblance of law and order. Meantime, 6 federal prosecutors resigning in Minneapolis over the fact we're told to investigate Renee Good's wife instead of the ICE agent. They resigned. Look, don't let the door hit you in the keister on the way out. Starting February 1st, President Trump making it clear yesterday in Detroit that there will be no more payments of any federal dollars, not one dime, to sanctuary cities. He's got to be able to do this. He'll get challenged in court, etc., but he's got to do this. Stop giving them money. And when the court challenges it, just don't send it. This has got to stop. No money to sanctuary cities. You want to follow me on social media, at JF Radio Show, at JF Radio Show. Follow me there, comment. We read all the comments. The thing is, share this with your friends. Get the word out. Truth and clarity right here. John Fredericks Media Network, 6 to 10 a.m., Monday to Friday, live, Washington, D.C.